So Sheamus means James, but when you call him, you don't say Sheamus, you say a Hamish. And as you know, there is a name Hamish in Gaelic, and they are kind of different. So there is a name James, Sheamus, and Hamish, and that's all the same name. Okay. So a Hamish, that's a vocative. Okay, the general tendency how you make vocatives is you put a there, and then you aspirate the first letter if you can. So put H after the first letter, and you slenderize the last letter if you can. So you put I there. So Sheamus, a Hamish, and obviously it changes pronunciation both here and here. Yeah. Okay, next one. Mari, Vari. So we already know this name, Mari. So if you call her, it is Vari. Okay, and that's Mary. Okay, Moreg, Voreg. So the same thing. If we call her, it is Voreg. And it's Moreg, but it's also Marian. So it's in English, it's quite often like it's equivalent of Marian. Yeah. A Moreg, a Voreg. Okay, Eli. If there is a vowel at the beginning, you don't do anything with the name. Okay. So anything that starts with a vowel, you don't put a at the beginning, it just stays the same. So Eli. Eli's Helen. Okay, so next name, Shores, Horish. So if you call him, it's a Horish, and that's George. So Shores, a Horish. So next name, Dol, a Gol. So we already know this name, and it will be in Unit 5 of the book. But this is it. So Dol, if you call him, it's a Gol. Okay. So Donald. Okay, Callan, a Hallen. That's a Colin. And then next one is Renach. We can't do anything with either of the letters, so it just stays the same. Even if you address her, you can't aspirate R and you can't slenderize D because there is already I there. So it's Renach. Renach means Rachel. Okay, Behek, Behek. So it's Beth. And here you can make a vocative. Okay, Marshally, Varshally. And that's Gaelic for Marjorie. Okay, Eirik. A very strange name. Eirik. It was quite often transcribed as Eric, and they thought it was a boy's name, but in fact, no, it isn't. It's a girl's name, Effie or Harriet. Eirik. So, Effie or Harriet. Okay, Patrick, Fadric. So this, the Patrick or Peter, and if you call them, it will be a Fadric. In Irish, it's slightly different. Okay, so Patrick or Peter. Okay, next name, Toramed, Ahoramich. So this is a very common Lewis name, probably because of Scandinavian influence. It's like, I guess might be after Thor, Yeah.
Yeah.
So Toramed, Choramech. It's actually, well, in English it's Norman, but in fact, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's Norman. Okay.
It sounds better in Gaelic than in English.
Yeah, Toramed. Well, as I say, a lot of names like this, they give us English equivalents, but in fact, it's not the same name. Yeah. Yeah. So, Katrina, Katrina. So this is a name that breaks the rule, broad to broad, slender to slender, because there is A here and there is I there. That's just an exception. Okay. So. Katrina, that's Catherine, Katrina, that's Catherine. Yeah. Okay, next one is Ines. Ines. Again, we can't do anything with A, and it just stays the same, so Angus. Okay, Johan. Johan. Again, starts with a vowel, so we can't do anything with it. So it's Ewan. It could be Ewan, Jonathan, or Eugene. So it's the same name basically. So 3 equivalents. Ewan. Okay, Myret, Violet. Okay, that's Margaret. And then Ruari. Ruari. Again, we can't do anything with this. We can't make a vocative. Ruari means red-haired king, actually. So in Gaelic, this is what it means. But in English, Rory, Roderick, or Derek, they're all the same. It's all the same name. Okay, it's basically Roderick. Yeah. Okay, so Fergus, Eregish. So this is Fergus. Fionleg, Yunley. Oh, that's Finlay. So Fionagal, Unagal. Although it looks like a man's name, in fact it isn't. It's Flora or Fiona. Okay. And it means a fair-haired stranger. Okay. Okay. All right. Martin, Varsten. Okay, that's Martin. And Michael, Michael. Yeah, that's Michael. And then Aachen. Aachen is translated as Hector. Okay. And we can see that this is Ach. Okay. Basically, it means horseman. Yeah. And that's all the names. Any questions? I only included kind of most common Gaelic names. There are other Gaelic names too.